ಬನದಂಚಿನ ಹೊಳೆ ತುಂಗೆಯ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಮರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಮರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬಾನ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ತಾನ್ ಜೊನ್ನದ ಜೇನ್ನಡುವೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಬಾನ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ತಾನ್ ಜೊನ್ನದ ಜೇನ್ನಡುವೆ ನನ್ನೊಳು ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ನಾನ್ ನಮಗಿನ್ನೇನ್ ಗೊಡವೆ ನನ್ನೊಳು ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ನಾನ್ ನಮಗಿನ್ನೇನ್ ಗೊಡವೆ. These were few of the lines written by Kavi Kuvempu about Theerthahalli, which lies on the bank of the river Tunga. Tunga River has a lot of religious significance, and it's a river born in the Western Ghats on a hill known as Varaha Parvata at a place called Gangamula. From there, the river flows through the districts in Chikmagalur and Shimoga, and then merges with Bhadra River at a place called Kudli. Then it becomes Tungabhadra River and flows towards east. This place, Theerthahalli, has been known for nature and the scenic beauty. This place, Theerthahalli, is lush green due to ample rainfall and the presence of this Tunga River. In Kannada, Halli means village and Tirtha refers to sacred river. The word Theerthahalli has evolved from Theerthahalli, pointing to the presence of sacred Tunga River. Spanning approximately 147 kilometers, this Tunga River is well known for the remarkable sweetness of its water, leading to the local saying Tunga Panam Ganga Snanam, which signifies the belief that drinking from the Tunga River and bathing in the Ganga both are very highly auspicious. Overall, the Tunga River is not only a vital water source but also holds significant cultural and ecological importance in Karnataka. It is believed to have been formed during the ancient times with local legends linking its origin to the mythical Varaha, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, who is said to have pierced the earth with his tusk at Gangamula. Throughout history, Tunga River has been referred in local folklore and religious practices. It has been associated with various temples and pilgrimage sites that line its banks, attracting devotees and tourists alike. Well, we have come to visit Sri Rameshwara temple, which is a main temple of Theerthahalli on the banks of river Tunga. The sanctorum of the temple has a lingam which is said to have been installed by Sage Parashurama himself, and therefore the temple is considered Ramatheertha. Whenever there is a decline in the religious principles and the population of demons increases, Lord Narayana descends on this earth. One such avatara is Parashurama, who descended to rid this earth of irreligious warrior class of men. He appeared as the son of sage Jamadagni and Renuka Devi. He was known as Rama. His mission was to kill Partha Virarjuna and other evils who were tormenting others and making show of their so-called strength. Parashurama performed tapasya and obtained an axe from Lord Shiva. Hence, he popularly came to be known as Parashurama. Parashu means axe. Renuka Devi was a virtuous lady. Every day she would go to the river, make a mud pot and fetch water for her husband's worship. One day when she was on her way to the river, she saw a Gandharva king who was in love with her wife. Seeing this, her mind got disturbed and she was not able to make the mud pot and did not collect the water that day. She ran to the ashram in fear. In the meantime, Jamadagni got to know everything and became furious. To punish his wife, he ordered his sons to behead Renuka Devi. When all the sons hesitated to obey their father's command, Jamadagni became angry and burned them all. Parashurama then immediately beheaded his mother on the order of his father. Jamadagni Muni was pleased with Parashurama and blessed him with a boon. Parashurama asked his great father to make his mother and brothers alive. Jamadagni agreed and made them alive again. Parashurama's axe got stained with his mother's blood. He visited many holy rivers to clean the blood stains of his axe. Everything was cleaned except a small spot the size of sesame seed. No matter in whichever river he cleaned it, the stain wouldn't go away. Finally, Parashurama came to Theerthahalli where river Tunga flowed. When Parashurama put the axe into the water, the stain instantly vanished. Parashurama thus concluded that Tunga River was the most sacred river. He later installed a Shiva Linga in this place, which came to be known as Rameshwara Linga. The place where Lord Parashurama washed his axe in river Tunga is known as Ramatheertha. There is a Ramatheertha Mandapa near the temple where Lord Parashurama washed his axe in river Tunga. Thus, this unique and beautiful Rameshwara temple, which hosts the Shiva Linga installed by Parashurama, Shiva Linga is glorified as Rameshwara, one installed by Parashurama himself. The stone temple is built on the banks of the river Tunga. Standing on an elevated land just beside the Tunga River bank, the Linga in the Rameshwara temple of Theerthahalli is known as Mudalinga. Outside the sanctum, there are idols of Durga and Ganapati. Ramatheertha, the holy spot where Sage Parashurama washed his Parashu, adorns adjacent to the temple on the river bank. You need to visit the historic Rameshwara temple, known for its intricate architecture and spiritual significance. Take a leisurely stroll around the temple complex and admire the craftsmanship of the ancient artisans. It's a big temple complex with other temples also like Venkataramana temple, Varaha temple, Anjaneya Swami temple. Because this area has many holy spots called Tirthas along the Tunga River, it was once called Theertharajapura. Over the time, this name changed to Theerthahalli. Theerthahalli Ellamavasya Jatre. The most awaited events at Sri Rameshwara temple is the annual Ellamavasya Jatre, a grand 5-day festival. During this time, the main idol or Utsava Murti is ceremoniously taken to the Tunga River for special prayers. This beautiful tradition draws lakhs of devotees who come together to celebrate faith and culture. On Padya, the first day of Pushyamasa, there is a car festival of Rameshwara. The idol of Sri Rameshwara is taken in a procession in a decorated chariot. The second day of Pushyamasa, Tepotsava is held for Sri Rameshwara in the river Tunga. There is also another legend which says that Parashurama travelled throughout the length and breadth of the country to destroy the enemies of mankind. Afterwards, for the salvation of those who died at his hands, he gave Theertharajapura. Ellamavasya is the celebration of that event. Opposite to Rameshwara temple, there are two Agraharas, Sadashiva Agrahara and Vyasarayana Agrahara. In Vyasarayana Agrahara, there are two stone temples. One is Ramchandra Devara temple and the other one is Vithala Devara temple. Ramchandra Devara temple is situated on the banks of the river Tunga itself in Somashekara Agrahara in Theerthahalli. Theerthahalli is a beautiful tourist destination for those who are more interested in nature or those who love Indian heritage like Rameshwara temple.